What's good, YouTube? This is your boy 21 presenting on Young Breezy 961 channel. Young Breezy, I just want to say thanks for the shout out. Chance to be on your channel, bro. It means a lot to me. And today I'm gonna do his Impact series. The Impact series, for you guys that don't know, is basically when you talk about how Yu-Gi-Oh have impacted your life. And honestly, to me, Yu-Gi-Oh have impacted my life a lot. And I mean a lot, starting from grammar school, growing up in not one of the best neighborhoods in the world. I mean, I did grow up in the west side of Chicago, which is not one of the safest places in the world either. I mean, you do have a lot of crime and stuff that goes on. Not as bad as the south side, but it's pretty bad in comparison to places I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys live. Um, Yu-Gi-Oh is one of those things that pretty much kept me from doing things that I saw other people doing, like my older brother who was into gang activity heavily into his high school years, and same thing with my dad who was also into heavy gang activity. So Yu-Gi-Oh for me was an outlet from the real world. It gave me the mindset of, okay, I can do something different without being sidetracked with real life problems. Starting off with later on in grammar school, like to my first locals, it was like one of the best experiences I've ever had because, growing up watching anime and everything, you always see people having fun, going to tournaments. I was a big advocate of Beyblade, so, just watching them for Beyblade, going to tournaments, winning, and being all they can be, never let no one change who they really are. They really inspire me to bring it to Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! And card games in general has given me the opportunity to truly just be myself, and no matter what, no, it never has brought me down. I mean, literally, I've gotten into fights at grammar school because people will make fun of me for playing cards, but then after I'll fight them, they'll be like, respect this guy because he's sticking true to his guns and he's not letting us bring him down. I mean, they didn't literally say the shit like that, but you guys know how it is. But back to my locals story. Going to locals for the first time was really fun for me because just seeing all those many different people with the same ideals I had just let me know that wow, this thing is real. It's like living the Battle City TV show lifestyle, and it just made me keep on going back. Kept me from doing bad things. I eventually started continued to play Yu-Gi-Oh up into high school, and I wasn't the most popular kid in high school, but I had something to look forward to after class, which was Yu-Gi-Oh GX. I fucking love that show. Jaden was a beast. And, playing cards in the lunchroom after school. So yeah, I was pretty much a big fucking geek in high school, but I still got pussy though. So yeah. And I was pretty much open with my Yu-Gi-Oh too. Like I know a lot of kids who truly just quit because, they got tired of their families fucking with them and they got tired of people at school fucking with them. But Yu-Gi-Oh for me, honestly, it just made me a stronger person because it just showed me that you know what I'm doing what I want to do, and no one's gonna stop me. Especially ever since I started standing up for myself since I was a kid. It was hard. Fast forward to let's say okay, 'cause in between my high school years, I did quit for Naruto, the Naruto CCG, and I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh 2011. So when I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh 2011, I didn't have a job at the time, but I knew I could make money off of Yu-Gi-Oh. And ironically, around the same time, my girlfriend at the time was pregnant with my son. So with me having a job, I had to truly just hustle Yu-Gi-Oh, which is fucking lame and pathetic in some people's eyes. But you know what? I did what I had to do. So Yu-Gi-Oh also has also impacted my life because it was honestly becoming more of a job for me to go out and get money to help support my own ass, to help support my girlfriend, and help support my son in a time when I didn't have anything. I mean, granted, I did have family to help me, and I did have I'm not poor, so I do have my family support and every damn thing. But I'm a grown ass man. I was 21 at the time, so I was going through that lifestyle of I want to do everything my way, and I don't like asking people for shit. So if I knew cars were gonna give me the money, I went out to tournaments. I went to those regionals. I made those top eights, won those playmats, sold it, and saved it up. Took my girl out to eat, took my son out, bought my son stuff, bought collections at anime conventions, sold collections throughout the summer, had an expensive wind up deck that I traded for legitimately, sold that. It was just a rinse and repeat process until I eventually started working the following school year at my school, and then eventually, which left me working for Skechers. So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Honestly, is just one of those things. Is like it has helped me through the thick and thin. And honestly, I don't really ever see myself quitting the game because why? Why should I? Unless I get truly just bored of the game to the point where it's like, this is not fun for me, then I quit. But right now, guys, I'm gonna ride this shit to the fucking train to the train dies because it's fun. I mean, it makes me money, it makes me happy, and no one's gonna stop me to do it. Fast forward to now, 2014. I do have a job now, and I do go to locals, and I do travel for the game. So I'm a little bit better player than I was in 2001. And how it's impacting my life now is that when I'm after I pay all my bills from work, take care of my son, it gives me my pocket money. It helps me last throughout the week. So if I get like for example a $400 paycheck, 100 goes to my phone bill, 40 goes to my internet bill, another 40 50 goes to my son for diapers, food, etc. Another 60 to 100 goes to my fucking food, and all that going between, help out my son's mom when I can if she needs the help for whatever reason, and help out anybody else. If I'm left to 30, 40 bucks after my paycheck money, I can hustle some Yu-Gi-Oh and pretty much be back on my feet and stretch the Yu-Gi-Oh money I get to my next pay period. So all in all in closing, Yu-Gi-Oh has impacted my life a lot from the time I was a kid to now. And what I've learned from it is it's one of the best things that ever happened to me. If I didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh, like what the fuck would I be doing? I'd be the average dude who went to high school, heavily gang infested high school, and probably would have been friends with some of the wrong people and got caught up into bullshit. So Yu-Gi-Oh for the most part was kept me off the streets, um, kept food in my mouth, and made me enjoy life. It's a good stress reliever. Takes my takes me out of real world problems. Well, guys, once again, thanks for watching. Subscribe to Young Breezy if you haven't already subscribed to him, and come over to my channel, YoBoy21, and subscribe to me. All right, Young Breezy, thanks for the opportunity again. And this is YoBoy21, and I'm out. Have a good day. Deuces.